Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Four
Bow down.
Horsemen podcast.
Bow down. Damn.
Woo!
Woo. Y'all was making me look bad, so I had to do something.
Hey, the ante has been upped, Livingston
Ooh,
man.
okay.
Challenge.
Yeah. Dope. Okay. Intro. Fire.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Oh, excellent.
Mario.
I have to give a shout out to my brother-in-law, Aaron. He's the one who created this for me.
I'm
And
about to reach out to your brother-in-law, Aaron, and be like, yo,
Yo, hook us up.
let's take it up.
We need to talk.
yeah,
Hell yeah. Awesome.
welcome
dude.
everybody. Glad to see everybody in the chat tonight, and welcome to the Four Horsemen podcast, where anything goes. Why not? Everything is going crazy in the world, so we're gonna go crazy here, maybe, possibly, more than likely. Gentlemen, would you like to introduce yourself?
We're the ones gonna tell you, what's going on. Like, if you watch the news, if you staying up on things, well, then all of the news and all the things you heard probably had to do with one or more of us. And so here you are. You want to hear from the mouths of babes, all right? You want to hear
Of the horses.
That's
The
it.
horse's mouth.
right
Yeah.
from the horse's mouth.
Right from the horseman's mouth, anyway.
Yes.
Well, you found the right place, viewer.
True story. True story.
I'm the Livingston Man. If you don't know me by now, you will never know me. My number one fan, Yardbirds, is here, and he's my favorite. You should subscribe to his channel. He's got epic content.
I am Mike, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. Hi.
I'm the roaming prepper, and this is going to be a fun night, I'm sure.
Let's do this.
And I'm your host, Vision Preparedness, and because y'all are here, I just want to thank everybody for joining us tonight.
Yeah,
So-
they come with their most precious gift, Trent. Time.
Yeah.
They're here
Yes.
spending their time with us, and we appreciate it. And hopefully, we can garner some knowledge to be passed around here this evening.
Absolutely. Yardbirds, welcome in. She said, Cherokee Survival, Scott Hummer, Teresa, Much Tested, Tiger. Yes, Rule 2IC, Donald H. Whoop. How much? Good evening. How you be? CJ the preparing prepper. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope everybody's doing well. Ghost Lincoln, Betty Lou is in the place. Gen X, how you be? How you doing? How's it going? Good. Tuck, welcome in, and everybody else. I am so excited to see y'all because tonight, I'm gonna just tell y'all this: all bets are off. The bookie is closed. He has gone home
All
because he
right.
don't have enough money to cover what's going to go down here tonight.
Fantastic. Thank you, bail reform.
Exactly. So, our first question for the horsemen: with everything going on in the world, what do you refuse to prep for?
Refuse to.
And brought to you by our local ADT.
Sounds like he's feeling much better.
He is at 100%.
He is talking right now.
Yeah.
Yes, it's okay.
I am not prepping for that. For that right there. I am not prepping for that, because when that comes for you, your best bet is to climb a tree, I guess, and hope that you can wait it out. Did you hear that? I mean, no, thank you. No.
He's
no.
like, I hear strange voices.
It's okay.
Hi, Mr. Cole.
They're
Hi,
all
bud.
family. It's okay.
Yes, sir. Hi, buddy.
It's not your time yet. Okay? Go lay down.
You hear him talking?
Yes.
He is. That's not growling. He's complaining.
He said, "I'm not."
Dave, somebody woke you up, didn't they? There you
I'm
go.
sorry. I didn't mean to.
I see strange people. That's what
That's
Cole is saying right now.
Yes.
It's like, I'm done with this weirdness. I'm leaving the room.
He did. He walked out. He walked out.
Oh,
I'm done with this entire live stream.
He's out. He's not having it.
Oh, and he came back. And he's still talking.
Yeah.
It's okay. Lay down.
no.
So, man, I tell you what, Donald brings up a really point. He says he's prepping for the internet apocalypse, and I don't think that's a bad thing to prep for, right? If you want to stash some movies on a hard drive or something like that, so you can you can plug those things basically into your television at this juncture.
Yeah.
Everything's so modernized.
Lay down.
But to prep for when things aren't available, maybe you're expanding your DVD collection or something like that. A lot of people are not preparing for that. That would be my point. That is something that a lot of people are not prepping for, is the internet apocalypse, when things go down, when everything goes dark.
Well, no, I think the question is, what do you refuse to prepare for?
Correct.
Or not preparing for? You're actively being like, nah, I am not doing that.
Well,
Right.
statistics say that 60%?
You're not prepping at all.
60% of people have
no.
not even thought about preparedness and have no plan to in the future. So there's a lot of people in the boat of they're not prepping for anything. I think that's something for us to take into consideration, that the numbers are going to be a lot higher than what we may initially think. It's not like, hey, half the people go crazy. It's more like 60%.
Or more. You think
Yeah.
about it, because of the remaining 40. How do we break it down? We were talking after the last live stream or the one before.
Mhm.
It's like, of the remaining 4, one's actually prepping, one's really trying, and 2 are kind of trying to figure out what the hell's involved in it.
Yeah.
So more like 80. But something I refuse to prep for, and I haven't, would be a nuclear war. Because if the nuke hits my town, there's no prepping for that, unless you have a bunker, which I don't. If it doesn't hit me, pretty much everything else I have would be applicable to the fallout and aftermath. So, yeah, like if a nuke literally fell on us, we'd be kind of hosed.
Yeah. I do prep slightly for fallout, not so much the blast, but the plastic and having the right filters for the gas mask, potassium iodide, stuff like that. It's good to have. A spare mop suit here or there. Surplus store is your friend, folks.
You humans and your organic potassium iodide. It needs salt to soak up radiation. It's funny.
It's delicious. Blocks
It's like
up your
MSG.
thyroid.
They said it was bad for you. You know why? It was conspiracy to make you immune to radiation. But then the Chinese were trying to give you that through the takeout. But then they were like, you can't. MSG.
No more MSG. Yeah.
Think about it. Wake up. You're stupid, Livingston man. Nah, y'all are. You ain't thought.
Refuse to prep.
To prep for. Okay, so here's. This is an interesting question. I love this. Refuse to prep, because it's almost as if like you're sort of angry at whatever that is, right? Like, fuck that. I ain't doing that.
It's true, though, the way it's worded.
Right.
So there's like a Freudian thing here. It's like, why are you mad, bro? How did that method hurt you? What happened?
Tell me where the atomic device touched you. It's.
Ooh, so you were, like, I'm still working my way through it, but that's where I'm considering it from that aspect, where I'm like, all right, so I'm like actually kind of mad at that, and I think it's the EMP thing. Like, so many more things would happen before that was what you actually had to worry about. Though valid in a somewhat narrow sense, EMP and its effects and ramifications are used anymore almost exclusively to sell product that would be like vulnerable to said EMP like easily. But it does put, you know, the mind at ease. You got the thing in the closet. It's all cool, man. Oh yeah, we got our Geiger counter. At least this way, when the bombs go, and people will purchase this through this consumerist mindset. They will purchase these items. Prepping and survival is a billions-dollar industry, and there are players out there who know that
Oh yeah.
and use that.
Yo, for sure.
Canadian prepper. Oh, did I say that?
Never heard of her.
Okay.
The industry alone speaks for itself. And that's not to say not a single person on this panel has ever shilled some bullshit product, but
For
there
real.
are those out there who have no shame to do so.
In selling you a
Then you don't
a
need
$40 Geiger counter for $400 because I only got 100 of them, bro.
Yeah.
I got to give them kudos from a marketing standpoint. It's genius, but
Yeah,
it's all
it's-
fear-based, and it's
it's predatory.
the
Listen,
ethics. Yes,
some
the ethics are non-existent.
does not wash off.
You're
That's all
you're
I'm gonna say.
preying on an ignorant and innocent populace in this regard. I mean, like fucking. I mean, get their money, you know, but at the same time, like you're not teaching anyone anything. You're accept it, like buy this thing, put it in your closet, and you're going to be fine. Dude.
I'm in Gnostic. For
There you
real.
go.
Put him at the roadside stand. I'm in.
Yeah.
In.
Yes,
In.
please. I'll take 5.
Yes.
Honestly, the surplus, janky surplus stuff you get at the old Army Navy stores and the surplus probably do you more good than some of that stuff.
Absolutely, and save you a fortune, man. That stuff, it's built to last. All that stuff, you know. You got stuff from World War II, still serviceable. Ask Russia.
Exactly.
They're using it.
What do I refuse to prepare for? All right. Is anybody else? Because I feel like what I'm going to say is a little bit preachy. Does anybody else care to be heard before I proselytize to the? Can I preach to
So the
the sermon, the gospel of Livingston?
okay, so-
I know what I'm going to say, but does anybody else before I fuck it up?
I refuse to prepare for the Yellowstone supervolcano. I refuse to prepare for that. If that happens, we're toast anyway. You know.
I would propose that is the natural version of the atomic bomb.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do at that point? It's like,
Yeah. So they say there's like a big magma chamber on the move from under Greenland, headed towards New York, right? And I'm like, that New Jersey volcano, Livingston, man. If that thing goes off, we're cooked.
Well, I refuse to prep for an alien invasion. I'm not doing it. I'm going to treat the alien invasion like the aliens that are already here. Yeah. You show up with mischief, yeah, I'm going to bring the rain.
if they show up with tequila, we can have a conversation, though.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yes. Absolutely.
Problem with them aliens is they got no jaw to tap back. You got to like
Right in the
blast
face.
them right in the fucking middle.
It's a big head.
Big head. Yeah. Right in the big head.
Blah! Hope
Do
that
they
works.
make a squeaky sound when you put it like when you punch them like a squeaky toy?
Like they probably got some magnetic force field that's going to make me look like an absolute chump.
You're gonna learn today, huh?
That's when I go for the balls. Try it your way.
How do you know they have them?
We'll find out.
They may be hanging from their chin.
We'll find out.
Oh man, good times.
I refuse to prep for a day where we all of a sudden look back and realize that we gave it all away. We stood by, we watched it happen. We took a let's wait and see attitude. We stood our fake little ground. We drew our silly little lines in the sand that were just overrode by government interference and by general zeitgeist of the populace. And I refuse to prep for a day when we didn't just kind of be like, hey, here's what I'm Here's what I think we should have when we all stood up for ourselves here. I refuse to prep for a day when I look back and realize that my job has been taken by a robot, that my house has been bought by a corporation, and that my roads are in disrepair. My power grid is underpowered, and my entire world is falling apart. My sky is red and darkened with wildfire smoke, and volcanoes are going off, and earthquakes are happening. The actual bowls of the Lord are being tipped out across this planet. And what I wish I did not have to prep for, but it's in the course of what I just said, seems to be inevitable, is this slow burn and death by 1,000 cuts that this world is suffering right now. The apocalypse is not a thunderclap. It is you look back and realize that it's
all gone,
unfixable.
So you refuse to prep for that?
No. Having worked my way through it through self-therapy is what I just did there. Is realizing that is exactly what I am prepping for. The thing that you refuse to prep for is the exact thing you should be prepping for.
That sounds like the beginnings of a new song.
Yeah.
True story.
Well said. Wow, that actually makes sense. So I should be prepping for the alien invasion.
Yep. Get your ray gun out.
It's better to have it and not need it, brother.
Old Mutt will tell you if you had 2 or 3, you got a chance. But one
Exactly. Yeah.
One is done.
Those spindly fucking fingers, I'll beat ETs with hammers for like days. I can take out at least 16 of them before they start nipping at my ankles or whatever they do. I mean, we come in peace. No, you left in pieces. I don't care.
You're going to be like Tom Hardy in that movie where he was a gangster. He played the twins. He walks into a bar with the 2 hammers.
Yeah.
I kind of feel myself more as like a Duke Nukem type. Blow it out your ass, alien scum. That's where I'm at with it. I got no love for robots either.
Man.
You ever hear these? They got slurs for AI robots now. You heard this?
Yeah.
Wireback. That one hits hard. Wireback. Clanker. There's they got slurs for AI robots now. You know, as humans, we should look down on them and be pretty much racist towards them. This way, their revolution will be justified, and we'll know why they killed us all. You should definitely be mean to your robots. It'll work out in the end. I'm joking. You should say thank you to Alexa. It's buying you social credits whether you think it is or not.
Thank you, Alexa.
Alexa.
A whole bunch of people mad at you right now.
Thank you. They can be mad at me all they want. I am one. I will outlast all you feeble humans by a long shot.
Livingston Man and the Roaches will still be here.
So, have any of you guys seen the footage of what they're calling the Duga Sphere? I actually sent you a link on this, Livingston Man.
The Duga Sphere?
The Duga Sphere. So, this object was recovered in Duga, Colombia by a gentleman. It's aluminum, and it's about this big around, right? There's actually footage of something similar that was caught by U.S. cameras that we had in Afghanistan at the time. They caught this sphere flying through the sky, and it locked onto it and followed it. And it was just a metallic ball that they saw flying through the sky. So a guy sees this thing, and he's filming it with his cell phone, and it got really close to high tension wires, and he said he could see the electricity like hit the thing, and it like came to the ground. He recovered this thing and brought it to a scientist in Colombia, and they've been studying this thing. When they picked it up, it weighed like 2.2 kilograms. Then like 9 days later, they weighed it again, and it weighed 6 kilograms. Then they weighed it again, and it's weighing in at 9 kilograms. It's made of aluminum that's harder than anything we can produce, harder than our hardest aerospace aluminum. It's got some really weird hieroglyphic-like carvings on the face of it, moon shapes, and something that looks like a primitive circuit board imprinted in the center of this thing. It's got holes around the outside of it. When you pour water on it, it instantly starts to evaporate but remains cool to the touch. They don't know what this thing is or where
Cold
it's
steam.
from. Correct. They don't know what it is or where it's from.
It's the opposite of steam. Is that sublimation, but it's not cold either.
It's not. It won't freeze you. It's just room. You can touch it while the water is boiling off the surface of it. I've seen some footage of them messing with this thing. It's said to be. There was nicks in like the
I seen
coating.
footage of Donald Trump and Joe Biden eating spaghetti together.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, I totally get that AI is taking over everything. There's a lot of fake videos out there, but this is one of the ones that they're actually researching. This thing is legit. It's been captured on government cameras, and now somebody has one.
I don't mean to be. I don't mean to sound dismissive.
No, I totally get it.
This
everything
stuff.
is fake. Everything is fake, but supposedly this thing is it's in South America. The guy Greer, what's his name?
Oh, it's Dr. David Greer.
Well, the disclosure guy, he is in Colombia right now doing tests on this.
It's on some of the news channels too. If you search for it,
the Douglas-Sphere.
So I watched
DUGA, yeah.
Those guys stay hating on mainstream archaeology, like
This thing
mainstream
is.
archaeology.
There it is.
Mainstream archaeology would have
Yeah,
you
go ahead,
believe
give him the
fucking
whole
shit.
screen on that one, Trent. That thing is. You see what I'm saying? It's got like a circuit board in the middle, and
Also, for you gambling addicts, if you bet 500, you can get 150. Saying. Also trending now. Like
and
is it Osmo's typo negative? What's going on here? Yeah.
And I'm kind of wondering if there's a guy somewhere at like Jet Propulsion Labs or at
going shit. They got one,
and they're like, "Oh, who let Bob get the controls? He crashed it into the power lines, and they're."
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. They put the thing under a microscope and they were looking at the casing of it, and what they saw was little pores, and they determined that the pores are actually fiber optic cables that come out in varying numbers and varying places and varying thicknesses as well. It's all fiber optic cables that come to the surface of this aerospace grade aluminum.
Dope. I got a floor lamp downstairs that has that too.
Cool. So I guess the question is this alien technology?
There's some Chinese smart light. It sounds like some Chinese smart light somehow ended up in somebody's backyard, and they were like desperate to explain it.
It's a little bigger than a smart light. It's big.
Yeah, mine's pretty big.
Beach ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All kinds of cool shit. It has like 28 million different colors. It does all kinds of cool shit.
Well, they found one, and they didn't buy it on Amazon apparently. So it does weird stuff.
That David Grip. Listen,
Godspeed.
You done hijacked Trent's live stream with your sensational fucking views.
Well,
that's fine. I mean, now I know how to prep for the alien invasion.
Yeah, they're in heavy
green
aluminum.
tips because they have aluminum on the.
Need more solar generators because we're gonna have to shock them.
Yeah.
The thing with them aliens is they got multiple organ systems. They got like 4 lungs, like 2 hearts and shit. Like they're hard to stop, bro. Like when you ever seen Starship Troopers, they was unloading into these motherfuckers, and they were still coming. Don't count them out.
Sounds like double lock buck to me.
Yeah, just if you start blowing body parts off, like you ain't biting nobody with no jaw, homeboy. Okay,
you have no legs. Enjoy standing there snarling at me.
Standing? I'm sorry, that's the thing that you're not allowed to do anymore.
The Germans tried to get these banned.
Okay, question number 2.
Boy, oh boy.
What is the most... trying to think of the word I want to use. What is the most ridiculous story that has come out in the past couple of months that they actually show proof of?
I revert back to the Dugosphere. Or Livingston Mann's Amazon floor lamp, whichever one it is.
Oh, I got a good one. And I'm going to say the name wrong. That damn meteorite, Umaluma, Oompa Loompa, that went flying by, shaped like no other celestial
Manu,
object.
whatever it was.
Umaluma, yeah. It was that 2017. It went spinning like out of control.
Yep.
And now they're saying there's a new one, something else that's coming, and it's course correcting as it goes.
They think it's an alien spacecraft. They said, "I'm like,
That's-
why are you telling me this? There is something in them files, in there.
I'm telling you.
There is some shit in them files. They're like, actually, there's an alien mothership.
What if the aliens were playing a game and Umaloopa crashed and the ball landed in it's the Dugosphere and it landed in Colombia and the other guy's trying to get the ball back? 'Cause they
Well,
finish the game.
I'm glad it's in fucking Colombia.
Yeah.
They go there and they'll
keep
get
it
all
there.
the cocaine and then they'll all be high.
Just leave them alone. That's what we don't need is cocaine aliens.
No.
We have
No.
reverted to cocaine aliens.
we have
Trent.
we
I'm
have
sorry.
Florida men. Cocaine aliens ain't got shit on Florida men. Like they'll breed though. That's the problem. Like, damn it. Now you got Florida alien children. That'll be the death of us. Write that down.
The cocaine sphere.
Yeah.
What is
for,
this
We're so downhill.
question again? What the fuck are we doing? What?
What's the craziest news that you've heard
Craziest news I
recently
heard.
that there's actually
They're trying to show proof of
yeah,
yeah.
that they have proof of?
You know, the news anymore is annoying just in general because it tends to speak of the current president like too much. Like, could you perform fellatio any harder? Media. It's got to be the weather disasters and the climate change. Like we love to see the fucking footage, bro. I'm on YouTube. I'm like, yo, let me see that tsunami wreck that village. But like, and I'll be the one. You'll be the one that somebody else is watching the tsunami wreck your village. Gotta. Everything is presented as something that happens far away from you, like you have a safe distance from it, like it's a tourist attraction, really, right? There's a fence around it, do not cross, like there's fucking dangerous orcas out there, but you get to sit back and watch like, oh my god, these people's houses shook, holy cow, that building fell down, oh my goodness, this happened, that happened, from a safe distance. But you know, one day somebody else is going to be watching that happen to you and do what you need to do morally, consciously with that information, because I promise you it's true.
Chance Paladin, not only the 100-year floods, but 1,000-year floods, 500-year floods happening every 15 to 20 years, tops. Something has shifted. Personally, I think it's magnetic pole shift. Something's up. The Earth is going through changes, and us little bugs on the surface just got to do our best to hold on, man.
What about that damn thing in Europe? CERN.
CERN.
Yeah. Yep.
Easy to go there, because what it to a
It
lay person.
amplifies gravity.
Listen, I don't work there, or maybe I do. You guys don't know that. You see this shirt? You think I can just afford this? I think that there's what CERN is, and I think that there's what people think CERN is capable of, and I think that they intertwine a lot. I think the people that built CERN are not entirely sure of actually its true capabilities and what it could do. Does that an installation such as that pose an existential threat to planet Earth? I think that if there is a single chance, a 0.00001 chance that it does, that system should not be allowed to exist. It's unethical science, if nothing else. Because you can't say that you are unequivocally not risking the planet and all of us. Yep. You can't say that I need better reassurance than that.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of unethical science the last 5 years.
Oh
well,
yeah.
because of the red tape,
COVID-19.
the only way you're going to find anything out if you really want to get work done in science. Unfortunately, hate me all you want for this opinion, but unethical science has taught us more than ethical science
True.
ever could because of its nature.
Mm.
How long?
You're not wrong,
How
but
long does it take?
it's still not right.
How long does it take airmen to drown to death in the North Atlantic Ocean? Like nefarious scientists found
Well,
that out.
even back in the 1800s, the people who would steal bodies so they could actually do an autopsy when it was forbidden back then.
Yeah.
Is the pursuit of knowledge worth abandonment of so-called morals and the
That's the biggest conundrum in preparedness in survival in anything is you cannot put your morals into somebody else, right? You can't expect the person across from you to act morally or righteously. It's not going to happen. They're going to act savagely and without remorse. That's the worst part because we know that bad things bring out the worst in people, right?
and the best.
In a handful. In a handful. I believe when society collapses, there will still be that one or two police officers who say, "No, I took an oath. I'm staying in my car, and I'm gonna do my best to try and protect the public." And the rest of them are gonna run home to take care of their families. There's going to be the EMT who won't stop helping people. There's going to be those people because it's what they are. It's who they are, right?
Yeah.
And then there's the rest of society, the people who don't have the code of ethics, the morals, the sense of fear of a higher power, right? There's a lot of them, and they're growing. They're growing every day. We're outnumbered.
Okay, if I may, Trent, can I ask a question?
Go right ahead.
What motivates that group that you just spoke of?
What group?
The ones without morals. What is their purpose? What are they for? Why would they do this? Why would they act this way? What is their ultimate
They
goal?
don't survival.
Destruction?
Survival.
Cruelty?
Survival. They just don't know. They don't know what to do. They will do anything to survive, and that includes crush you like an ant. That's no problem. You're just a something in the way of what I need. So I have to figure out a way to get around you or through you to get what I need. People don't care anymore. There's no morals. There's no.
They're motivated by the outcome, whatever that may be. Their survival, their pleasure, their richness, their being fed.
Yeah.
And
Some people do it for
they'll-
kicks.
Entertainment, which is deranged, but and that honestly is probably one of the scarier aspects when you think of preparedness. The panic people would be bad enough, but the one that capitalizes on the confusion to do horrendous shit. I think who did he? 1 second after, didn't he touch on that? There was a character in there that was leading a whole group. It was basically a death cult, but
Well,
you
sure.
know,
Even gravediggers were thought of as grifters, and death profiteers, if you will, shunned. Why, as a general rule, unless you live in a giant city, there's one in town, and the whole family's done it the whole time, and like they do their thing, but nobody knows them except when they need to know them.
Well said, rescue. Drowning man syndrome. I couldn't have put it better myself.
Exactly.
They will
Do you-
pull anybody down to save themselves.
And that is probably statistically probable.
What, that 70% of the population is going to drag you down to save themselves?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. 10% is going to watch.
I'm trying real hard, but I guess I'm just going to go ahead and to apply this to like American politics right now.
It's
No,
a shit show.
well, because you got like and here's the opposite is where you have like a whole multitude being drugged down by like a minority of people. They've made bad decisions. They've done the things, and we all pay the price for every single thing that they do, a minority can drag you down in the same way. Like the 1% can tank the 99. They can do it unless we realize that actually it was an illusion and it was us doing it the whole time while they stood by and
Profited off you.
pissed down on us. We live in interesting times where I wish and hope both of those are great to cling to. Wishing and hoping and wishing, but so me and Trent got the music taste.
Mm-hmm.
That we're in a transitionary period here, that we are an awakening or whatever you want to call it, like a thing where we like start to realize I'm not talking about some fucking violent revolution. I'm just starting to imagine if people saw the world a different way is all like it, because you should. The world you grew up in is gone and you will never see it again. If you do not adapt to this new one, you ain't gonna make it, man. You can resist it all you want and you can get clubbed to death in the street. You gotta hold on to your morals a little bit, but walk in this system for now.
I agree. And I forgot the question.
That was the point. Gotcha.
Okay. So, on to question number 3. And this is going to be a good one because we can talk about this until the cows come home and the milk turns blue. What is your number one prep other than your mind that you know you have on lock? No matter what the circumstance or situation that comes up.
My neighborhood. I am in a really good place. I have incredible neighbors. With or without the grid, we can talk and communicate around the globe. We live in a one road in, one road out community on a lake. The odds are indeed in our favor.
Very well said. Pete?
You know, I'd like to think I have certain things on lock, but having seen, for instance, like Hurricane Harvey, where we set up a shelter, we're like, we got this, bring the people in, order kept coming, order got in the shelter, evacuate that shelter, bring them to the other one, then that water got in there, and you keep moving. I think the only prep I would have that I would say we've kind of got on lock is I'm trying to find the right word for it. A troubleshooting mindset, an adaptability mindset, because like you look at North Carolina or you look at the floods here in Texas and Central Texas. If it's a physical location, it can get obliterated. The fires in LA. But if you're caught on the road, that's equally bad. You're gonna need, and I think somebody, I don't know if it was Mike or Lou, you touched on this, being able to read the room as you're walking through the room and go, okay, we were evacuating to the east and this suddenly looks really bad, and you got to make that decision. And because of all the times our family has had to leave or prep for a hurricane, then it turned into a tornado, and so that would probably be, and again, it's a very nebulous answer, right? It's really not something in stone. But we've seen so many weird things and little disasters that by now we kind of see things going on and go, I'm not liking that. How do we prepare for that?
Yeah.
And do that in the next 30 minutes, and being able to do that, I think, is a positive attribute. But as far as like actual physical thing, I mean, I couldn't answer that one because anything could go sideways with that.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's the cold hard truth is even with a plan, even with what I think is like the best community in the world. Like Pete said, we're a wildfire away from all of those domiciles and all of the woods and everything being gone. Right. So being able to improvise, adapt, and overcome whatever situation comes your way, that's a skill we all need to work on, right? To be
Yeah.
able to take that community and move it someplace else and still act like a community, that's true resilience.
Yeah.
Trent,
For me,
can you
go
ask the
ahead.
question? Can you
Yes.
ask the question again?
What would you consider your number one prep that you have on lock? That this is it. This is how it goes. This is the best laid plans.
Okay, good. All right. This is an interesting one, and maybe it's not for everybody, but for me it is. The one thing I know I can count on, the one thing I know will be there, the one thing that I know is in my corner every fucking time, even when I'm wrong, it's my wife. That's going to be who I'm going with this. That's going to be who is affected by this with me. That is my best
Yep.
friend, my soulmate in the whole world. That's my battle buddy. That's my everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm with you, and for
My
me, it's community. It's the folks here in Ohio, family, not blood, but family and blood family. Hell or high water, we gonna deal with it together. And if we have to pivot, we pivot because we all know the minute you think you have the best plan, something's gonna
Yeah.
get injected into it that's gonna change the whole game.
Every
Yeah.
freaking time.
to spite
Every-
you.
This is
To spite you.
this is why pace planning is so important, right? Not just for comms, but just across the board. Even if you're taking a road trip or something like that, you got your routes. They'll plan primary, alternate, emergency, and contingency routes, and just in case there could be an accident, the highway's shut down, and now you're off on some back ass roads that you never even thought about before, and there's no GPS signal there. So definitely something to think about, man. Plan.
Yep.
And run drills. It doesn't have to be something crazy. Just every now and then say, you know what? We haven't taken Old Country Road 22. Let's go see what the
Yep.
road looks like. And the reason I bring that up, you just reminded me, Hudson. When they had the floods, they showed a picture near Austin, which was kind of removed from what we were all watching on the news, and the bridge
Mhm.
was washed out. My daughter had lived near that area, so I sent her the picture. She's like, "That's the bridge when you went off the main drag and you tried to get to our house from the back road.
Mhm.
That was that little bridge before you hit our subdivision."
Hmm.
She said, "That bridge is not passable." And I said, "No, it's not passable." But again, she said they'd only use that once in a blue moon. They'd always go, toward the main road. And she said, had there been an emergency and we had to get out and went that way, we'd be stuck between a bridge out and flooding behind us, and then we'd be screwed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so run those drills. You have those routes. Go
Take
drive them every now and then. Make sure they're still viable.
Yeah, find some familiarity. Find a place that you could maybe stash a cache. Find
Yeah.
some place you can do it, or
Wait till
somebody.
everybody's asleep and just set a trash can on fire in your house and see what they do.
Yeah.
Sleep through the alarm. Get out and start hitting it with the broom. Quack, quack, quack.
And the key is, especially if you have to leave or if you have people coming or going, have multiple routes to get there. If a bridge is impassable, okay, I can turn around and go this way and hit this road.
Yeah.
again, we can only do the best we can do. There is no foolproof plan.
Yeah. But you think about it, for all the planning we do, and we could still get caught flat, right? But
Yeah.
Absolutely.
you think
Mhm.
for every one of us, there might be 10, 15
Hmm.
that haven't even thought about it.
Hmm.
And they're all going to be, and I saw it during Hurricane Ike, everyone hit the highways. And what was a 45-minute drive from Houston to the Woodlands, which is just north, one of my friends texted me. He's like, dude, we've been stuck. We still haven't made it to the other city. It's been 4 hours. I'm running out of gas. He said, I'm getting in the shoulder. I'm just going to go home.
Mm.
And but all that was the rest of the public, the others, the non-us, were
Yep.
all there, and
Yep.
they were all stuck together.
Yeah.
Livingston Man and I have experienced it personally. The mass migration during the eclipse, the traffic was insane. Insane. I watched Google try to reroute people left and right, telling them, there's a shorter route, get off here, and then
That's
you
a
go on the
whole.
single lane road with
That's a
everybody
whole
else.
other video.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
understanding.
Yes.
We were literally Mike fucking he perceived it. Like he's like, no, he's like, we're not gonna ride with the herd on this one.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Watch what happens. And
We saw-
Google cleared up the highway traffic. I'll tell you that. We got moving a little bit
Exactly.
faster. Every exit, you got a little bit more speed. Like we were going 15 miles an hour on the highway.
Ironically, if you didn't pay attention to it, you did better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
To the herd,
right
you mean.
now, here's the quick PSA for everybody. If you have not, I'm recommending 2 books. One is Defensive Prepping by The Roaming Prepper. This guy right
Thank you,
here,
sir.
folks, you can buy it on Amazon.
That's right.
I bought 2 copies, and one I'll be giving away to one of our members only live stream. And the second book is Chance Paladin's book,
Yes.
The Bunker Basics. Pete, I left yours upstairs. Buy Chance's book, folks. You can get it on
That
Amazon.
picture he
as well.
has is awesome. Show that picture.
Yeah. Great.
Look at that little dude.
It's like
awesome.
a minion, but like
Yeah.
edgy and cool.
That's the homie. He's in the chat
Yeah,
all the
he
time.
got his mop suit on and he's reading. So those are the 2 books that I say everybody should at least read. Read it, write your name in it, and give it to somebody.
That's right.
Pete, you got a copy of your book?
I think
Close?
I do.
There you go. There's Pete's book.
That's
Get
what
it,
to look
folks.
for.
Get it. Get that
And
book.
Rescue adds a trucker's atlas. Not a bad thing to have. Road atlas,
Nope.
trucker's atlas, anyone you can get. Anything you can get.
Yes, exactly. So
Our-
that was my not ashamed plugs for 2 friends that are authors.
Yes.
So a
Yes,
little,
yes.
a little hack over
Hold
the
it.
years. If you go to a new state, stop at the visitor center, and the first one you see right at the border, like when you go like from Texas to Louisiana or Louisiana to Mississippi, just stop there and ask them, do y'all have a state map? Because most states will have a budget to give out one of these real basic paper maps, and now you have a map of the new state you've come to. Because if you have to run away from home, it doesn't hurt to have it. Even if, I mean, it's not GPS, but doggone, I drove from the Northeast to Texas with paper maps, so I'm pretty sure you can figure it out.
Absolutely. I got lucky enough to score some of the Northeast region. So I think it does from like DC to Maine. Some of the big maps, those things are freaking awesome, man.
Yeah.
Awesome. And if you paid the extra money and you got the glossy laminated ones, you can take your grease pencil and kind of trace your route out so that you can see it better when you're driving. Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And, get maps of the surrounding your neighboring states. Yeah, because you may have to get through them to get out of the way. Yeah, maps, topographical maps. Follow the train routes if necessary. Just make sure there's no trains.
That's right. That's a big one.
But But during an alien invasion, I'm sure there won't be any trains running.
No, don't get in the train. Did you not see War of the Worlds?
That's right. Yeah.
They were all waiting, and the train came on fire, and everyone
Yeah.
just watched it go by.
But the only train that will be going is from the train from Ohio to New York. Load it down because see, we have multiple ways of transportation to get that 60-40 blend, that 20-80 blend, and our new freeze dried series that's soon to be on the market.
Plus, we have coffee. We have
Yes.
beverages on the way. We are
Upscaling.
not only that, but we are environmentally conscious. We are not wasting.
The ultimate recycled.
We're not
good.
wasting anything.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
It's a zero landfill plant.
Correct. Yes. Yeah, folks, don't worry about the nonsense. Stick to your plan. Practice your plan. Adjust your plan. Like Mike said, pace. Put together a pace plan.
What is it? Tell them.
Pace.
Why? What? Put together a pace plan. What is it? Somebody.
A primary,
Primary. Alternate.
emergency, and contingent.
Emergency, and contingent. Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all ready for a power outage right now? If the lights go poof, internet's gone.
I'm ready. I'm ready for y'all spelled it wrong. y'all said PAEC.
Yeah.
I know I ain't the only one who called
Okay,
that.
I wasn't. I didn't say anything. I was like, I had misheard that.
You
Pace.
still up against here, folks?
Primary.
Yeah.
Alternative.
Blackout. No.
Contingency.
And then
And
emergency.
emergency.
Yeah,
Pace.
we got it.
Yeah.
PABST. Primary.
Primary alcohol beverage.
Straight trip.
Straight.
Straight trip.
Power outage. At least I can find my way out of this dark room.
Right.
Power goes out.
And everybody right now should be able to walk through your house in the dark with no lights. Period.
Yeah. You should practice that if you don't.
And that is also why you have collars that jingle when your dogs are in the house, because my dogs will hit you right below the shin and drop you, and Cole will just flatten you if he hits you.
Yeah.
What does Cole weigh today, roughly?
Right now, seriously, he lost some weight, so he's probably on the side of 135 to 140.
That's a small person.
Yep.
Yeah,
And I'm sure he runs pretty fast.
he does, and he makes noise.
30 pounds lighter than I am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's the whole key, folks. You should be able to walk through your house with no light, so you're not panicking. Although I know every guy probably in the live stream has a flashlight in their pocket. Wonderful.
Oh yeah, it's on my keys, bro. On my keys.
Correct.
And a
But
knife.
you should be able to walk through your house with no lights.
I don't disclose my capabilities because they're classified.
But I do know if the power went out right now, this room would not go dark because not all of the lights that we're using currently are plugged in.
Livingston men don't need lights to see, bro. Use that Wi-Fi imaging. We've had that for a while. American law enforcement only recently has been using that against its own citizens. But I personally, and some of us others, my brothers and sisters out there, we've had this for some time. We don't actually need sight to see. It's a different thing. Something akin to sonar, but different. Wi-Fi, much more detailed.
It's French for he's a bat.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure,
See
he's a
that?
bat.
G-Ma Merkel. I'm in the middle of going through the husband's stash. There is no room to wiggle wrong right now.
What kind of stash you got? He got that fentanyl, or what's up? I mean, What sort of stash have we uncovered here?
A week from now, we're going to be reading Unfortunate Person has raid on the house. No
Yeah.
fentanyl found.
Context, though not necessary, would have perhaps helped there.
Yes.
I can only assume the absolute American of it. Ladies and gentlemen, the thing with America today is that we are in the decline of an empire right now. You can watch the columns disintegrating around you when you look up at this Parthenon and these temples and this great ideals that we have built ourselves up around. You can see them all being exposed as fake styrofoam, plaster that's washing off, a tack job that's been plastered over and bullshitted its way like this house should have been torn down, but they caulked it and fixed it.
Like those Chinese apartments just falling apart.
It's a flipper house. It's bullshit. And what you ought to do is fucking what everybody knows needs to be done is you got to take the fucking thing and just bulldoze, just tear it down and rebuild it for the present day. This house needs to be brought up to modern code, if you will. And I hope and I pray and I think that we can all agree on that basic principle without getting into fucking details, but that this 300-year-old piece of shit that's got termites and freaking roof damage and what it's stained and it's drenched in blood. There's a blood stain on the middle of the floor. They call it Vietnam. Okay, just America is a beautiful thing. It's the best thing that has ever happened in the world, and I mean that. But it cannot just assume that it can stay what it was. It's not. It needs to be what it is.
That's true. Well said. And there you have it, folks. We got to tear it down and rebuild it. Maybe they'll tear it down for us.
To the foundation. I don't think it needs to go any further than the foundation. Maybe some new support beams once you get to the foundation, but
you restore and you keep the historic parts. You keep
the
that.
foundation. The foundation's rock
you can
solid.
Serve that.
Rock solid.
Other parts you got to move forward and say, you know what, it's different now. You can only cling to your past for so long. Fundamental ideals are a thing, but you have to recognize when maybe they're outdated. Maybe they need a reinterpretation. We are there now, and our problem, if there is one as Americans, is this push-pull between the old guard and the new guard. There's a new America and the old America. We need to understand that America is she young? America on the national scale is a teenager.
Yep.
She has raging hormones. She knows not what she does. She will get in bed with boys that you're going to like, drag them out back. Come here, son. Beat your ass. I'm fucking trying to fuck with my America right now.
And she's got mom's credit card.
Yep.
That's the worst part.
Safeguard. What is the thing about freedom requires eternal vigilance or something? Is that it?
Well, a republic required eternal vigilance, but we failed on that long ago, Livingston, man.
Yes, we did.
Then they sold the banks out to a private corporation who then borrows money from itself to print. So we owe the Federal Reserve. Turns out all that debt is to our banking system. Go figure. Right? Those are the people that we really owe that money to. The ones who print it. Go figure.
Like you $7 trillion in debt. I'm like, to who?
Yeah,
the planet Jupiter?
No, to the Federal Reserve. To the Federal Reserve. Because they're not part of the U.S. government. They're just a private corporation. So they print the money and then tell you owe them money. No problem. There's no conflict of interest here.
No.
have to simultaneously reject the system while attempting to navigate within it.
Nah,
Right.
just subtract yourself from the system wholly and stop producing it.
Surely easier said than done.
Once people come to the collective realization that you are the cogs in the meat grinder that is going to grind you to fucking bits, the quicker we'll all unplug from the meat grinder and watch it fall the fuck apart.
If you do this and stand up for yourself, and if we all do it, I promise you that it will work. But what they will do is make it hard for you. They will turn your lights
yeah.
off.
Oh,
They'll
yeah.
ridicule you. They'll
Yeah.
call you the bad guy. They'll do
course.
everything in their power. They'll
Oh
evict
yeah,
you.
of course.
But in the end, you'll win because it's happened every time. Because without the cogs, the machine does not run. Without someone to sell their precious fucking product to, well, they don't really have much, do they? When it's you that produces it.
There you go, folks. And with that, I would like to say thank you for joining the Four Horsemen tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Pete, I'm going to give you the last words.
Lord, think through what you're doing, and remember, every plan can go sideways. So keep an open mind about, alternates, whether you plan them in advance or you kind of wing it. But if you get stuck in one way of doing things, you could get in trouble.
Be like water, y'all. And if you don't believe me, listen to Bruce Lee. With that, God bless everybody. Have a good night. I want to thank you for joining the Four Horsemen. Where are we at next week, guys?
I think me.
Yeah, the Roaming Preppers channel next week.
You'll see us next week on this guy's channel, The Roaming Prepper. Until then, everybody have an amazing evening, and we will see y'all in the next video, because y'all put up with us, and don't worry, the trucks will still keep going to New York. Good night, everybody.
Trent, hold up.
Yes,
Can give us the screen?
of course. Why can't I? There you go.
For all the cat people. Boop.